that Fulham game. I totally forgot about us going to it. So that was brilliant, really, really good. And 3 years ago, pretty much to the day now, we went to the final home game of the 2021-2022 seasons, of course, knowing we had Arsenal away in the last game. We were panicking, thinking we could potentially get relegated, and it was against Crystal Palace. It couldn't have gone any worse to begin with. We went 2-0 down at half-time. As you can see, there's Richie. What a turnaround. Frank Lampard, he had his detractors, but on that evening, to get us out of the proverbial crap as he did, we feared the worst, didn't we, at half-time, being 2-0 down, mate?
Yeah, I remember like yourself, because it was me, you, and Gary, wasn't it? And we obviously got lagers and in the turnstiles, and remember we saying like we need to make a change, and I think we all, not knowing how well this player was going to come on and change the game, and that's probably the only game we'll be thankful of him for. But it was like I remember saying to you after just as we were going up to the seat, sit down again, and it was, I think we're done, because we were just awful, and we just didn't connect, did we? I know Richie hit the bar, he skimmed the bar, didn't he, in the first half of the free kick, but there wasn't really anything going for us, and obviously the 2 goals that Palace scored were, they were defendable. It was just stupid defending again, and you think about it, Holgate and Keane at the back, fears, I wouldn't dream of that right now or ever again. But yeah, the second half, we sat down, second half, Stu, and I'll say the player that changed the game was Dele Alli.
Absolutely. He ran it in the middle, didn't he? He was so good. He was absolutely brilliant. What a time to do it. And, he had his injury issues and we didn't get the full games out of him in the end. And, a bit sad really, but he rolled back the clock there. That was like a Spurs-esque performance. He ran it in the middle. He linked everything up and it did turn the game. A lot of people say about Frank Lampard's time, it was just a bit too much for him, wasn't it? But he managed this. This was just tactically, second half performance, unbelievable. DCL, again, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, fantastic header. And just great memories, but left it to the final home game. Like I said, not knowing that, the Arsenal game, we knew we weren't going to get anything away at Arsenal. So
we played well against Arsenal, Stu, in that last game. I think Donny van der Beek got his first and only goal. I think he played he got injured after the first game, so I think he played 2.5 games. He got his first goal. I don't think many of the players made the trip